Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. Also, if you want to order any of my services, if you want to get a tarot session with me, a tarot lesson, if you want to order the miniature altars, which will help you with your alchemy and connecting with your spiritual team, if you want to order my hair or body oils, my t-shirts, anything that I have to offer, you will check the description box. That's where you will find my email. It's going to be snita52415 okay? So that's the only place that you'll be able to contact me directly in order to order my services, and I'll get back with you in a prompt manner. If you find that I didn't respond for whatever reason, it could have gone to my spam, send another email and I will see you, okay? So let's jump right into it. Hold on, we're going to start off with my Declare and Decree deck. If you find that any of my decks that I've created here resonates with you, you can always email me for that. I'll let you know which decks belong to me. So this is one of my personal decks. Many of you may know that because a lot of you have ordered this deck. Declare and Decree. Whatever comes out, you're going to write it on paper and burn it. This is going to show you what's going on in terms of spiritual blockages. So the card that came out is speaking on generational curses. All generational curses over myself, my ancestors, my offspring, the parent of my children, and their ancestors. It's now destroyed in spirit and in flesh, okay? Go ahead and screenshot that. You want to write that down on paper and burn it. So we're starting off with generational curses. So you yourself are the generational curse breaker of your family, and you are being called to clear those generational curses. Writing that down on paper, burning it, giving thanks to the Most High and your spiritual team for helping you to clear those curses is a strong position when it comes to breaking those unhealthy cycles, karmic cycles that have repeated from one generation to the next. So I strongly suggest that you do that. So let's jump right in and see what is the video, what is the reading all about, okay? So I have no success coming out here. Let's see. What is this all about? No success. Someone or something may not have been successful. Let's just see. Ooh, dark magic. Hello. That was not successful. Someone trying to do spell work against you has not been successful, chosen. Okay? They've lost their position. It's no longer working. It's no longer impactful. It is no longer effective. Y'all just saw me pull the card. I said, what hasn't been successful? Their dark magic, their evil eye, their wicked intentions to try to block you and to try to slow down your progress and to try to block your creativity and to try to prevent you from remembering who you are and who you have been created to be. Their intentions to try to destroy your love life, to destroy your happiness, your peace of mind. No success. Bottom of the deck is grief. So they're grieving now. Look at this. Why? Because you are the generational curse breaker. Come on, y'all. The message is coming through. You are the generational curse breaker. So a part of those curses, a lot of times a curse, people don't associate spell work and, dark magic with curses, generational curses. A curse is an utterance, okay, of negative things towards someone or a group of people. So you're talking about someone uttering something in hopes that it will create some form of a blockage or some sort of chaos or turmoil in your life. But when they're doing it on a generational level, okay, you're talking about generationally, they want this to carry on through your forefathers, your ancestors, yourself, and your offspring, then that's a whole nother type of curse. But you all came in. That's why you're here, chosen. You broke those generational cycles. So those beings, the powers that were, and those people that know you personally that have repeated one karmic cycle with you after another in hopes that you would never rise into your divinity, their little curses, their spell work, their evil eye is no longer successful in your life because you have broken those generational curses. So now they grieve. What they grieving for? Didn't they have enough time to wreak havoc over you and your lineage? They're not satisfied with the generations of blockages and traumas that they caused over your lineage. They're not satisfied with that, so they're grieving. Like they wanted more time. I tell you, it's the psychopaths. That's what it is. Anyone that wants to see someone in pain for their own satisfaction, for their own, to create a feeling of superiority for themselves, that's a psycho. Okay? It's something very mentally unstable about a person that thinks that way. But they're grieving. Let me see. I want to pull from a different deck. This is my IC Tarot deck. If you like this deck or the images that comes out here, you can always order it from me. Let's see. What are they grieving about? What are they grieving about? They're grieving because this is your energy, chosen. Four of Wands. You have a happy home, a happy, stable environment. If you've been wanting to get a new home, you will be getting a new home. If you've been wanting to find peace and stability in your own home, you will find that in your own home. Okay? This is stability. So they're grieving because it was unsuccessful. Look at this. So I got two cards to flip. I got the Two of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups. So you see things very clearly. The blindfold has been taken off with this Two of Swords in reverse. You're no longer at a crossroads here. You have some sort of new creative idea that you're working on, and it's going to flourish, okay? You have everything necessary to nurture whatever this new idea is, okay? So you're no longer at a crossroads. I feel like the dark magic that they were sending your way was to keep you stuck, keep you feeling like you don't know which direction to go, keep you stressed out and just, afraid to take the blinders off, to see the reality of what was happening around you. The spell work was to keep you stuck, chosen. So look at that. Temperance and the Six of Pentacles is here. You found your internal balance. You found your peace, okay? You know who you are. You're an earth angel. You came here with a divine calling. You've been pouring back into yourself. You've been cleansing your energy. Some of you took some salt baths to cleanse your energy. You've been connecting with nature. You know who you are, chosen. You stand in your strength. And so because of this, what goes around comes around. That's for anything good or anything bad. You are receiving based on what you have put out there. You nurtured yourself. You took care of yourself. And you did this in solitude. Okay? You did this in solitude. You was pouring into your own vessel. You decided to stop pouring into the wrong people and you started pouring into yourself. And because of that, you purified your energy. You gained your wings. So now you have an overflow harvest that's getting ready to come in for y'all, chosen. So this is whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been putting your energy into, justice, the scales now balance out for you so that now you're receiving. A lot of people, they're going to gladly give to you because they see the value in what you have, first of all. They see your value. They see the value in what you have to offer. And because they're inspired by you. Not only that, but this is your inheritance, chosen. You broke the generational curses. So when you break the generational curses, what happens? You end up receiving everything that was withheld from you during those karmic seasons of blockage, when it was withheld or postponed, okay? Tucked away from you so that you had no access to it because you had yet to break those cycles. But you took on the assignment. So now, beautiful things are coming to you. It's just a matter of being patient and allowing things to unfold. But yeah, they're grieving because they know. They know that you're going to get it anyway. They were not successful. Let me see how come they wasn't successful. Why wasn't they successful this go round? Let's see. They wasn't successful because of the Six of Cups. Many of you healed your inner child. Look at that. Oof. They wasn't successful because they have no access to you. They have no access to you, chosen. Some of them might literally be locked up. Look at this. Right behind that is the Eight of Pentacles. So they're in the Eight of Swords. You are in the Eight of Pentacles. You see the difference in the energy? They're grieving because they cannot access your energy to block you any longer. Okay, stuck in their head, like mentally entrapped. If they're not physically locked away, then mentally they cannot move. Okay, they can't get out of this because they wanted to betray you. They did betray you, chosen. Whoever this is. This could be multiple people. It could be one person. But whoever it is, they are no longer successful at putting spell work over you to block you, to control you, to stagnate your growth and your progress. No more. Whatever it is you're working on is going to be very, very fruitful. You are mastering something here, okay? And you are pouring all of your time, focus, and energy into whatever this thing is. And that's why I told you, you're focused, you're balanced, you have your internal peace because you're not dealing with the foolishness of these people anymore. And so now, whatever you're working on, people are going to want to give to you, chosen, because they see the value in this. You put your love into this. Your energetic signature is all over this. And what did I tell y'all before when we saw the Six of Pentacles? I said justice is now being served in your favor. The scales are now balancing out for you because you deserve this. You operate from honor and integrity. You operate from truth. So this is a judgment call that's being made in your favor to determine that you will receive the harvest based on the amount of work and effort that not only you put into the practical things. You didn't just put in effort into the practical things. You put in effort for the spiritual, the mental, the emotional. You've been working on yourself in more ways than one, chosen, and you did not leave not one stone unturned. You have been, I just saw 1111 on my timer. It's a new beginning for you because you did what's necessary to restore your internal and external balance. And a large part of it dealt with putting these people, whoever these people were that was working up against you, putting them in their place. Okay? You called on judgment. You took it to the highest judge. You took it to the highest judge, and this is where they sit. They can't work against you anymore. Look at that. Five of Wands is in reverse. Okay, Five of Wands is chaos, it's conflict, it's drama. Okay, you can put your guards down now and focus on your vision. But you wasn't playing no games out there. I know you wasn't. You was fighting hard, but you really didn't have to lift a finger, but you understood the assignment. Okay, you didn't fumble the ball in this one, chosen, because you recognized that you had a lot of opposition up against you. But rather than just focusing in on yourself, when you gained awareness that you had people that were trying to create, conflict for you, that was trying to create destruction for you, you didn't just gain awareness that it was happening to you. You recognized that this was a generational thing. So you stepped into your calling as a generational curse breaker, and you broke these cycles right here. And part of breaking these cycles was removing particular people from your energy that will continue to perpetuate that same energy of, evil eye, spell work, trying to block you, limiting your potential and your success, diminishing your energy, like draining you, harnessing your creative energy, siphoning it. Like, you knew what you was up against. And so you also knew what your lineage had been up against. And so you stepped outside of yourself and you said, okay, I'm going to break these cycles, but I'm going to do it for my entire lineage. And this is why the Most High said, all right, job well done. You did that. So I'm going to establish justice in your favor. I hear your testimony. I hear your cries. I hear you coming before me with the truth. I see that you are transparent, open, you're vulnerable. You understand where you came from and you're not afraid to testify your truth. You brought your testimony forward, chosen, and your testimony became your breakthrough because you wasn't afraid to put it all out there on the table, even if it meant letting go and allowing someone else to receive their karma. You understood the assignment. So this is why you now have the time and the energy to focus on those things that the Most High has gifted you, those natural gifts that you have to reclaim your inheritance, birthright, and sovereignty. These gifts will attract a lot of wealth and abundance into your life. No more distractions. No more distractions. You took them rose-colored glasses off. And it was like, oh no, it's time to see the truth. It's time to see the true nature of who you had around you, chosen, and you did that. You did that. Okay? Look at that. What did I just say? It's time to see the true nature of who you had around you. You had thieves around you. You had dishonest, manipulative people around you that only wanted to take from you. They didn't want to give anything to you. They saw that you was gathering up a harvest, and their intentions, their agenda was to come in and to secretly take as much as they possibly could. But this is what you did. You said, I'm out of here. You packed up, and he's smiling as he walks away. Mind you, This is not a sad story for you. This is not you grieving and hanging your head low and looking back like, oh, I don't know if I want to do it. No, he is smiling as he walks away. And you taking whatever it is that you have. You're not overly concerned about, oh, but we had this together. Oh, but we had that together. Because you recognize, you know what you're moving towards, chosen. This is your justice. This is your generational wealth. This is the influx, the flow, cash flow. Everything that is inherently yours, you will receive it and people will give it to you with smiles on their faces. Happily giving because you earned it. So now you walk away. You walk away from the thieves. You walk away from the liars. You walk away from the manipulators, and there is no grieving for you. 5 of Cups is in a reverse. You don't grieve this thing. 5 of Pentacles is also in the reverse. Why? Because you have healed from abandonment issues, chosen. You're no longer feeling like, oh, it's cold out here. You know, you got to go and trauma bond just to try to feel warm again, just to try to feel cozy again. No, you recognize that being in the energy of thieves and liars and manipulators, that's where it was cold. That's where it was icy. That's where there was no growth. None. It was completely barren over there. But the moment that you pulled your energy back from all of this drama and these thieves and these manipulators, and you started doing the spiritual work and seeing this from a higher perspective, beyond the natural into the spiritual, that's when you realize it ain't cold where you're headed. It's warm and it's toasty, and that's why this card is in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So you got the 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. You went through a lot of changes, chosen. You went through a season of a lot of changes, but these were necessary changes. Actually, what's interesting though, yes, is that all of your 5s came out in the reverse. 5 of Wands was in the reverse. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. 5 of Cups is in the reverse. The only 5 that's not here is the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is not here. But you have 5, 5, 5. You went through that season already. You went through a whole lot of changes, but you handled it so beautifully, chosen. You handled it so beautifully that it threw these people off. Look at that. You sit comfortably wherever you are, but you moving forward though. This is the Chariot. You're moving forward. All right. You know what direction you're headed in. You know where you're going. And this is all about moving forward successfully. That's what's happening for you. Yeah, look at that. You're not even stressed out. You are not losing not 1 week of sleep, but I bet you these karmics are. I bet you they're stressed out. I bet you they're overthinking. I bet you they're in their head. I bet you they're terrified. Yeah, why? I don't have to bet because it already said it in the beginning. They're grieving. They're grieving. Okay? They can't even sleep at the idea of you being successful and thriving and finally being happy, knowing that they can't do anything about it. Like nothing. Nothing. Nope. Access has been denied. Access has been denied. Okay. You're going to move around. You're going to go around like-minded people. People that you could truly collaborate with. People who are on the same page as you. Okay. Look at that. Oh. Poor things. This is the 4 of Cups. They are knee deep in their emotions, waist deep in their emotions, okay? Crying, losing sleep, grieving, thinking about the spilled cups and how they had the opportunity to do right by you, but they chose not to because it was all about taking you out of here, taking you down, leaving you down so that they could feel superior to you. They needed their ego stroked at any cost. By any means necessary. But now it's no longer effective. The Hierophant, you have self-discipline, chosen. You know who you are. Many of you are spiritual teachers, spiritual leaders out there. You have a divine calling. And see, that's the thing. This is what stresses them out the most, is that they see you standing in your power. People admire you. People look up to you. They're inspired by you. That's what they're grieving about. That messes this person up. Not just the fact that people are inspired by you, but also the fact that you have a overflow harvest that's coming in that they can't take from. They can't try to sneak and take what's yours anymore, chosen. Why? Because again, your spiritual team said access denied. The judge has made a ruling over this being. Access is denied. It's sad that people just won't get out here and do what they got to do for themselves. They rather take from somebody else's harvest. Yeah, because they have no creativity. They're confused about where they're supposed to go in life. And so a lot of these beings, they wanted to take to support addictive patterns. They wanted to take from you because they haven't been able to heal themselves. So that's all they do is stay in this energy of illusion. They didn't want to see the truth about things, but now they can't even access the cash flow to to um to keep these habits going. Okay, they can't afford their own habits anymore. They can't afford their own habits anymore. And this is why they're losing sleep at night. This is why they're stressed out. Because those addictions are not being met. Okay? Ace of Pentacles is here. You got a brand new opportunity coming in. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you've been working on, look at that. King of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. All of these pentacles. Overflow harvest, okay? You sit on your throne because you've earned it. Comfortable. King of Pentacles is long-term wealth and success. An overflow harvest because you worked hard for this. Didn't nobody just hand this to you? You literally had to go through the process of healing yourself, cleansing yourself, nurturing yourself, stripping bare. Like this was not easy. All of these fives that's coming out here, whoever was sending spell work, this dark magic your way, they made sure you went through it, Chosen. You did. King of Cups is here, but you still operated from a space of love. You still operated from love, but I'm telling you, a lot of y'all started cleansing your energy. You started listening to your intuition, though. That's the real thing. You started listening to your intuition and started looking at people through your spiritual eyes, not through your natural eyes anymore. Because when you look at people through your natural eyes, they know how to play the trick of the hand. I'm telling you, in this natural realm, people know how to wear masks, and they're very convincing masks, okay? Technology has advanced, and so have people when it comes to the foolery. But what they did not anticipate is the advancement of your spiritual growth, okay? The evolution of your spiritual consciousness. That's what they couldn't override. That's what they couldn't use their trickery to fool you with. They couldn't do it. When you open up your spiritual eyes, you see it all. So you started to see it. Look at that strength. You're in your power. You tame any beast, okay? You know you have the authority, the ability, the power to tame any beast. Spirit or flesh. I don't care who it is or what it is. The Most High has granted you that authority. You're very courageous. You are very bold. You healed your solar plexus chakra, Chosen. You're no longer in that energy where these beings can come in and trigger you to take you off your square, to get you outside of your character. That's what they was hoping for. But it ended up turning back on them in ways that they could never anticipate. Page of Wands in the reverse. That's very wicked energy. These beings, their inner child is still destroyed. Okay, they're too impulsive, moving way too fast. But they couldn't slow you down, though, Chosen, because you taking passionate action. Look at you, sitting on your throne here. Went from the Page of Wands in the reverse to the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. You have advanced drastically. And I feel like it's been within a short period of time. Like suddenly, it could have took a minute for you to get to a certain place in your growth. But once you got there, it's like you got catapulted like super fast into this advanced energy. Okay. You are now an advanced high level being. And so this is why they couldn't keep up with you with their spell work, because you was moving too fast. Like the Matrix, they couldn't catch you with them bullets. Okay. They couldn't catch you. So now you sit on your throne. The King of Wands is a leader. People are inspired by you. You have the wand to be able to create whatever you want, because that's that Ace of Wands that he holds, that wand of creativity that's gifted to you by the Most High. So the King of Wands is the innovator. Okay? You have lots of ideas, and whatever it is that you want to work on, if it's something that you want to move on, you take passionate action towards it. Many of you are divine masculine out there, because I've gotten 3 kings thus far. King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So you are an emperor. The only king that hasn't come out is the King of Swords. So you are an emperor. Okay? And so I'm definitely... So let's see. Yes, many of you are divine masculines, and if you are a goddess out there, right? If you are feminine, you balanced out your masculine energy to the point where you ain't taking no stuff, okay? You stand firmly on what you say. No is a full sentence. You started to withdraw. You stopped over nurturing relationships. You stopped trying to cushion a blow for people when it came to their karma. You decided to step up and say, you know what? It's time. You head over heart all day. So that's why I'm picking up strong masculine energy as well, because you feminines out there, you're not taking no stuff no more. You're standing on it. You ain't taking no more crap. I'm going to pull from my Diary of Spiritual Black Sheep deck. If you resonate with this deck, you can always email me in order. So this says, romantic love is in alignment for you because you are freely giving love to others and pouring into yourself. This has activated your heart chakra, allowing you to vibrate on a higher frequency and attracting like-minded people. You have remained dedicated to trusting that love will find you, and now it has. Remain dedicated to yourself and your purpose, and the one for you will show up when least expected. So for some of you, this person is already coming to your energy, and for others of you, they will be coming in because you're vibrating on the right frequency to attract them. But the main thing that's coming through is showing that you healed your heart chakra. And so that's why those abandonment issues, those childhood wounds and things, is no longer something that someone can come in and trigger, because you did the work. In your solitude, you cleansed and purified all of that. Okay? That's why, remember when I asked, well, why isn't there dark magic affecting you anymore? The Six of Cups came out, and I mentioned it's because you healed your inner child. So that heart chakra was the main thing that needed to be healed in order for you to have the breakthrough that you're having right now. So I'm going to take 3 more cards. So I have the Page of Swords. Let me see what else I got here. The Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. Is that, yeah, the 8 of Wands. Okay. So the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, you're discovering new things here. You're discovering, you're learning. It's a lot of new things that you are definitely coming into discovery of. So you're starting to, and this is you being very excited. Whatever it is that you're learning about, it has you very excited. And you have people that are also watching you, like they're watching you very, very closely. Okay, this could be those karmics for some. For others of you, these are people who are just excited for you. They're seeing you discover new things about yourself, discover new things about your journey. They're learning from you, but they're also fascinated and enthusiastic, because that's the type of energy that you're putting out there into the universe. And so it's contagious is what I'm saying. But yeah, this is strong energy of you learning, discovering, and exploring new things. Then you have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So this is like whatever you're discovering, people are going to want to pay you for what you offer here, okay? So it's like they see Pages is like a new energy. It's a fresh energy. It's a youthful energy. It could be new opportunities where people are just like, man, they're excited. Again, they're excited for you. They want to support you. It's almost like, you know how you have children, if they have like a lemonade stand, right? And you might not even be thirsty like that. You could get something from the gas station easily. You can go in the house and fix you some lemonade. But you just want to support them just because you see that they're doing something good. You're excited for them. You know, it touches your heart to see them. And you just feel like it's so genuine. It's so authentic, right? You'll just go and spend money. You might even give them extra just off the strength that it's like you want to see them win. This is what's coming out for you, chosen. People just want to see you win. Okay? So they want to support your vision just because they see the genuine nature that's behind what you're doing, okay? So then we have the 8 of Wands. This is, things are moving forward very, very quickly. Very fast. Things are getting ready to take off for you. You're going to receive a lot of good news, okay? Good news For some of you, you might be either selling a home or you're going to buy a house. Okay. And things are going to move so fast. It's going to be like, whoa, you didn't even see. I mean, you started the page where it's like, it's small. You didn't even know it was getting ready to pick up like this, to the point where it gets so big that now you're able to purchase like big ticket items. Okay. So beautiful things are happening for you. And that's why I understand why it's starting off with these karmics grieving, because they recognize they're going to be watching from behind the scenes. And the fact that things are expedited and that they're, you're elevating so fast, that reminds them that literally their little spell work, it doesn't work anymore for you, chosen. You too far gone. They can't touch you. I just heard MC Hammer can't touch this. Okay, because the access has been denied. That's my message for you all. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this message. Congratulations to all of you out there who are getting ready to receive your overflow harvest. Whatever it is you're working on, keep working on it, because it is going to win you much reward. That's my message. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all next time.